Welcome back, folks. Pokemon Platinum here on the heavybass channel. Last time we made our way to we are now in Jubilife City. After we made our way from Sanjam Town all the way up to here, and we are heading to the western part of the region. We're heading west. The reason is because we're heading to a temporary location, Route 218. We can't go anywhere, but we can pick up this old rod. Yes, indeed, the old rod. The only thing that is completely useless in past Pokemon games, for this only catches a certain thing called fishing. You can fish in this game, which is true. We are going to be doing some Pokemon catching in this episode, and the first thing we're going to do is get the obvious fishing tutorial out of the way, because it is absolutely tedious and monotonous. Here is an X accuracy. And this is a dead end, because beyond that is the place where we need to go for 6th gym. Yes, that late. And we're going to be doing some fishing, because this point of the game is just absolutely boring, because it is a hit and miss thing. A lot of hit and miss. So we just need to go ahead and keep fishing until we get an indication from the top of our head. And if when we do eventually get that, that'll be the cue for us to catch a Pokemon by the fish. Like so. And from this we get... oh, what the actual fuck? Okay. Going to make a confession right now. This was the first fishing session of a second recording session, and that is a legit shiny. No cheats, whatever. That is a legit shiny, and I was stunned for about a few minutes. I was quite the reaction of me being blank for about a few seconds was legit, because in the old days the encounter rate for say a shiny was 1 in about 8,000. That was 1 in 8,000. The old odds are absolutely terrifying. And yes, that was not there for that one. But that is a legitimate shiny catch. The first session, the first thingy, the second thing, is a legit shiny. This one is actually I had to make a conscientious decision in the end, because in Heart Gold Soul Silver, it was the introduction of the shiny mechanic, which was the whole thing with the red Gyarados, showing off that. So anyway, here we have a potion and all that stuff. But the old encounter rates are a bit of a bitch. Before Gen 5's Masuda method dropped down to about 1 in 4,000, that was a 1 in 8,000 chance, and I had to go ahead and pack that away because... holy balls! Was not expecting that at all. So I believe that might have influenced me keeping that shine. That gap might be influencing a certain member of our party. In the future. A certain red Gyarados might be in the Platinum version this time round. As I didn't really expect that to happen at all. No, really, I didn't. Again, this was before Gen 5. Catching a shiny in pre Gen 5 odds was 1 in 8,000. No legit. That was the reason. If it's a 1 in 8,000 chance, I can't be angry. Catching a shiny method by the fishing, that's legit. So it's catching our next member of the party, actually. Now we get to show off our next member. This is Purdue. In Gen 3, there was a Pokemon called Roselia. This is its pre-evolution. And no, I'm not kidding, because Roselia got a lot of old Pokemon from Gens 2 and Gens 1 got a bit of a buff. With new evolution methods and everything. But we're going to be picking this up because Purdue is going to be a member of our party. A good grass type is very hard to get, since we have a start of a fire type, and our rival and Barons has picked Piplup. We need something to counter that. And to counter that, we need to counter that pretty well. Which is probably the reason why we chose this Pokemon in the first place. So we come from Twin Leaf Town. So we come from Jubilife. So anyway, yeah, this is the big city. We can't go east because we have to find. But this old woman literally has a Poketech. Basically, it's a Pokemon watch. And we get it. And if we talk to her, we get a Quick Claw. Very useful. Indeed, it's very useful. Yes, I'm still a bit stunned about the frickin' shiny Magikarp. I know. It is something I wasn't expected to do. But anyway, a Heal Ball completely heals a Pokemon on the spot. That's why I threw the Premier Ball, because in my opinion, a Premier Ball is probably the best use to catching a shiny Pokemon. No, I am not kidding. I think Premier Balls are quite garbage, and I think catching a shiny in them is probably one of your best uses out of the lot. We can't go into other places as well because these clowns are in the way. Because you join a group, and complete with full of members. Basically, we can make a group and create our own that one. So we are going to create the base group. And I'm pretty sure some people will go into so I hope we do get more members, that is true, but unfortunately the group's probably extinct. Because whilst we could technically get the thing, we are living in an age where, you know, where Wi-Fi connection is just something else. I mean, it's something else. Do you know much about Pokemon? Oh, you don't know much, but don't worry, there's the trainer school. The trainer school teaches the basics. We can't go this way because, well, we haven't got, basically, is the global terminal. You don't have any gym badges. Bit of a Hansi way of saying, fuck off, you need to go east. Trade Pokemon with the birdie, but he's going to make an item for trading him. He'll double happy. Indeed, it will be happy. So that'll probably do it for this episode of Pokemon. The shiny Magikarp was pretty much the only highlight of the whole thing, and we have a new party member in the form of Purdue. The shiny Magikarp is going to be a future member. Right now, though, it is completely crap. But there are some other ways we can fill our slots, and we'll be getting some more in the future. See you all next time, folks. Bye for now.